Welcome aboard Odyssey 2. I'm Matilda. Commencing launch sequence.
You launched my kid into space? This is awesome!
That's scary.
You're gonna be okay, son.
You guys need to see this ship.
Whoa.
Open the hatch. What a ride!
I really love when I get I love when I get ads in the music channel or the music source for the pre-match shenanigans. Just very funny where it's like you're just jamming with some nice, you know, royalty-free music, and then all of a sudden there's an ad for something. But welcome everyone to the the Junkyard JawaCast. My name is Andrew. I'm going to be solo streaming this one. Most people are at work right now, so I'm going to give you something to ignore your work for. We've got a top 16 match going on between Kyle Trubert and Travis Johannesson. Both players have done very well. Glad you can hear me. Both players did very well in this tournament, so looking to see how they do right now. This is actually their second time meeting in this tournament. They played in Swiss earlier, and now they are playing in the cut. I believe last time Kyle won by a hair. I think it was a very close game. So it'd be interesting to see if this changes here. Excuse me. But on Kyle's side, we have a resistance toolkit list. As this is the upside down, this is an X-Wing format in which all of the initiatives are flipped. So any I-1s become an I-6. They do win a prize. Yeah, Careboard points out that these players are playing twice, which means they win one of the bounties for the tournament, which are special little goals you can achieve. And that bounty will come with a custom card that I now have to make. But that's okay. I actually enjoy making them. It's a fun process. So, without further ado, they're setting up now. Kyle, like I said, he's got the Resistance Toolkit. So we've got Buckets, R1J5, running with Chewbacca. Chewbacca says 2 charges. You can spend both charges to change an eyeball to a crit result on attack. But you have to take a damage to recover a charge. A friendly ship at range 0 to 3, I believe. I'll double check that. Yep, after a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 is dealt a damage card, Chewbacca does gain a charge back. So I believe that will happen immediately, because he only starts with 1 charge, but since Bucket is going to take a damage because of that explosion with wings, he should recover that charge immediately, so he'll have it ready to go. And here is that damage card being dealt. Yep. There we go. There we see explosion with wings. Chewbacca triggers again. Very cool. We've got J. Chris Tubbs with the BB Astromech and integrated S-foils. J. Chris Tubbs is, after you fully execute a blue maneuver, you may remove 1 stress from a friendly ship range 0 to 1. It goes together, does it? Check their timing. It does. Yeah, so it does. So it's set up, you lose a charge, and then set up you... It's based on ability queue. It works. I have looked into that. Or at least my ruling is it works for now. J. Chris Tubbs, of course, again, friendly ship can remove a red token, or a stress token, excuse me. He's also got a BB Astromech, so he can do a move. He can do a pre-move barrel roll if he's doing a blue maneuver. You've got Bastion with a BB Astromech as well. Timer is starting, so I will start the timer here. Good luck to both of our players. We've got Lieutenant Bastion with BB-8 Astromech. Bastion, of course, is after an enemy ship at range 0 to 2 takes a damage card, you may acquire a lock on the defender, on the ship in question. Then you've got Finn with Heroic and Han Solo. Han Solo lets Finn do a red evade action. There's a little confusion from the players using the wrong dials. Yeah, and with Han Solo's evade, you can gain additional evade tokens to the number of enemy ships at range 0 to 1. Then we've got Rose Tico with C-3PO. That gives Rose a coordinate action. And C-3PO, after you coordinate, you may gain a calculate token. Or after you calculate, you gain an extra one. So C-3PO giving you some extra charges there. On the other side, we do see that we have Torkil Mux in the Hawk, running with the Moldy Crow title, Delayed Fuses and Concussion Bombs. Torkil Mux can make a ship in his firing arc, engage at initiative 0 instead of their usual initiative. This is going to allow Torkil to make one of his allies an initiative 0 instead of their true initiative, which lets them shoot before anyone else in the Upside Down. We've got Ketsu Onyo with Swarm Tactics, Contraband Cybernetics, and the Shadowcaster title. Ketsu obviously can give out tractor tokens. The Shadowcaster title doing the same thing if you hit with an attack. Swarm Tactics isn't going to be super useful. There was a bit of a mix-up earlier on in the tournament between Torkil and Swarm Tactics and what works. Unfortunately, that doesn't quite work, so he's going to have a bit more work. I'm saying work a lot. The idea was he makes one of his friendly ships initiative 0, and then use Swarm Tactics to make the other ships the same. Unfortunately, Torkil doesn't quite work that way, so Swarm Tactics both and Ketsu might be kind of useless here. But I guess Orlam could always use it to make Ketsu an I3 if so chosen. It won't matter a whole bunch. But speaking of Orlam, he's got Swarm Tactics, he's got Advanced Sensors, so he can do an action before he moves. You've got Zuckuss, which is going to let him name a token, and for gaining 2 ion, I believe it's 2 ion tokens and a stress. I'm sorry, no. Zuckuss is while you perform an attack, if you are not stressed, you may choose 1 defense die and gain a stress token. If you do, the defender must reroll that die. Sorry, I was thinking Orlam. That's true. He still makes cut, so even if you can't use the Torkil combo, it's still good for something. Then you've also got the Mist Hunter title on Orlam, which gives him a barrel roll, and Jamming Beam, which lets him remove green tokens if he so chooses. So every uncancelled hit results will remove tokens. It's something you're probably not going to see it very often, but it's a free upgrade, so even if it doesn't get used, it's not like he's wasted points on it. So we saw the first round of engagement. Players are just kind of getting their initial bearings here, trying to get their movement set up. A little bit of confusion happened between Orlam and Torkil, where the wrong dials were set, but Travis is saying it's not a huge deal. I need to color code our X-Wings. Let me do that really quick. Tubbs is in the red X-Wing. Bastion is in the yellow X-Wing. We've got Finn in the green pod. And we've got Rose in the brown pod. Okay, that works. More of a maroon, but that's okay. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Bucket's an interesting choice here. He's an I6 with a slam, essentially, in this format, which makes him really useful for avoiding shots if he wants to. But ultimately, he has a two-die gun, which is relatively weak, all things considered. So we'll see how that works for him. Kyle's 2 bigger guns here, those X-Wings, obviously they're rolling in with 3 die apiece. Finn can add results, so he can always get 3 die if he needs to. But both Bucket and Rose are really only rolling 2. Ooh! See Orlam getting real close to that rock, and then barrel rolls away. Travis is taking the compliments here. He's taking the compliment of great flying when he says it may be a bit of a... He did not intend to get that too close to that asteroid, and I certainly understand that. Yeah, I do wonder if a 3PO on Bucket would be more useful than Chewbacca. While I do like Chewbacca on Bucket, 3PO lets him double calculate, or alternatively, you can coordinate with him. I don't know. It's a decent idea. One interesting thing to note, too, with C-3PO, Rose can coordinate Bucket at any range because C-3PO says you can coordinate allies at any range when you have, I believe, let me double check the card. When you coordinate, you may choose a friendly ships beyond range 2 if they have the calculate action on their action bar. So because of that, 3PO can coordinate Bucket anywhere. Yeah, 3PO DMS seems like a really good support piece and also a good bomb, essentially. He's his own seismic charge, or his own proton bomb. And that is what you saw there. Rose did indeed coordinate and evade to Bucket. Now you've got Bucket with an evade, doing a barrel roll. It looks like their first target is going to be Torkil. So first engagement, Ketsu is going to I-0. Using Torkil's ability here. Yep, making sure you got it. So Ketsu gets to shoot before anyone else. And she's got nothing. Here comes Bucket shot. First shot of the game. Oh, we're going to start with Tubbs, actually. I'm sorry. Nothing. Bucket's got 2 shots. So he is going for Torkil. Ooh, crit hit. Good first shot. Torkil forced to spend one of those focus tokens. But he is fine. Thankfully, the Moldy Crow lets him stack up to 2 of those per turn. So he has plenty of room to spend them and then not be too worried about it. Torkil does get a revenge shot in the Bucket if he wants it. It's going to be another 2v4. Or he could shoot... Yeah. Yep. He's going to shoot Bastion. Bastion is not obstructed, so he's going to get 1 fewer defense die. Probably a good plan. Everything is fine. Yeah. Torkil's like, everything's fine over here. We're good. We're behind a debris. Torkil choosing not to spend, saying I'm going to keep that focus. It'll be more worth it for me. Looks like he had the right idea. We're going to be... I said maybe Torkil might have a... Or not Torkil, I'm sorry. Bastion may have a shot back. It'll be close. He's got him. For hit crit, not bad. Hey, and 2 evades for Torkil. Torkil saying, I'm good. Don't worry about it. Finn rolls 2. He can add 1 with his shenanigans. Kyle deciding what he wants to do here. He's just going to focus for 1. He's not going to take a strain. So he can just add a blank if he wants, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Travis choosing to avoid damage, spend the focus. I think that's probably the right call here. There's no reason to give free damage out. No reason to get free damage out if you don't need to right now. Keeping the focus is nice with the Crow. But where he's at, I think he can do a 3 forward. I believe that's blue. Yeah, the 3 forward is indeed blue. So you can see pop up in the bottom there. Torkil can do a 3 forward. Just kind of get out of there. Let Ketsu and Forlom come in. He'll be fine next turn. I'm going to be right back. Just had to close the door. Sorry, I had the laundry on and I could hear it in the background and it was annoying me. Hopefully you guys couldn't hear it. If so, I apologize. But as we go into the third round here, you've already got first engagement, which is kind of surprising to me. I do think that maybe Travis wanted to slow play it a little more, just to want to keep stacking those tokens, get everyone into position. But he isn't in the worst scenario here. Yeah, the Shadowcaster, I agree. Kerbor says it's a very interesting ship, may use it for the upcoming Jawa League. And for those of you watching who do not know, there is going to be a holiday league for Team Jawa. You've got 1 week to play your game. Just a more low-key, casual affair. You get to submit your own ban list, so anyone who plays against you can't take 2 pilots of your choosing, and must take 1, depending on the faction. So you choose the so you have a ban per faction. So, like, for example, I have banned Kylo Ren for First Order, and I banned, like, Vader for Empire, etc., that kind of stuff. Just want to get some more unused pilots out there, as we in Team Jawa like to do. But it'll be a fun time, and you can win some prizes from these past events that we've done this year if you didn't get a chance to participate. But going back to the Shadowcaster, it is a very interesting ship. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Outrider, the YT-2400. Its offensive capabilities aren't quite the same, but that being said, it's got pretty similar stat bar. You've got 2 agility, 10 total health. You've got a little more shields on the Outrider, fewer shields and more hull on the Shadowcaster. Pretty comparable dials where you've got basically every basic maneuver. And I believe they both have a K-turn, but I could be mistaken. I don't know if Dash is a K-turn. But even though you have a weaker gun on that Shadowcaster, you do get the ability to give tractor tokens with the title. So even while you may not have a bigger shot, it does make for a better support piece. So it's an interesting ship. I definitely wouldn't call it, I wouldn't call it the best in the faction, obviously, nor would I call it the worst. But it's definitely an interesting ship for a large base. It's very maneuverable for a large base. It's got a 5K. There you go. I believe the Shadowcaster also has a 5K. It does, yeah. There you go. Actually, Jeremy, you missed one engagement. There were 3 shots onto Torkel. He spent 2 focuses to take nothing. He shot back. It did nothing. So there was there was an engagement, but not very much of one. You know what's funny here? Where I also ran Ketsu off. I was on a Nickel City stream. I ran her off the board with the 5K. I thought it would work. I was a little more angled than I thought, and all of a sudden my back corner was off the board, and I was like, well, this sucks. I was winning the game pretty well before that, but I was just too greedy with Ketsu. I should have done a simple maneuver, just got bumped and called it a day. But I wanted to get behind him and do sorts of shenanigans. But alas, I think that I was running a Palob Lando Crow with that list, which was very fun. Palob and Lando was a absolute brutal combination, but it costs so many points to do it. So as you kind of see here, as you see the players setting their dials, I expect Ketsu to do a pretty big turn going into the fray. Forlom could probably do a 3 bank or just like a 3-4 straight and get in there. I think you're going to see Torgal do a 3 straight just to get some distance here. He's definitely going to be the primary target for Kyle, as he's he has the least amount of health out of anyone in this squad. Ketsu and Forlom have 10 and 9 health respectively. So that's a lot of beef to chew through, even with only 1 agility on Forlom. Yeah, I have to imagine you're going to see Ketsu do like a 3 hard, Forlom again do some kind of bank, and Torque will just try to get out of there. Because you've got those X-Wings breathing down your tail here. I almost wonder if you see a concussion bomb drop. I think it's possible. I don't know how effective it could be, but it could work. He's got fuses on it. The worst case scenario, it could always just become a... yeah, I agree. Next turn, I think, is definitely the first concussion. You're going to maybe see one here. I mean, you see one here, you cut off at like 3 bank coming from Bastion. But they could just 3 hard, so I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on whether or not you should drop it here. Both players saying they've been going back and forth on a lot of maneuvers here, so. Yep. Pringle Bomb starting early. So we're only, what, 15, 16 minutes into the game and you're already seeing the bomb come out? Yeah, it's out. You just can't... I can see it on my screen. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, though. Yeah, just put it right here. There you go. No problem. Yeah, the bomb drop mechanics have been a little strange. A little strange since the past few updates, but nevertheless, we have got it out. Got the concussion. He's choosing not to fuse it. Makes sense. Trying to cut off that back lane for anyone trying to flank. So starting with Ketsu. Here's that 3 hard. That blue 3 hard. Oof. And she lands on the rock. Both players lamenting this this positioning. Man, that hurts. Well, good news for Ketsu. No damage. Bad news for Ketsu. No shot. But her ability can still tractor someone, so she can still help Forlom out. And Torkoal out. You are seeing that 3 bank out of Forlom, advanced sensor to calculate. It's a red maneuver. So after he fully executes a red maneuver, he does get a calculate, which is Forlom's ability. Rose coordinating the barrel roll to Bucket here. I assume Bucket's going to be doing some kind of hard turn. Maybe just trying to avoid Ketsu at this point. Or avoid Ketsu's ability. You get a stress clear from Torkoal. Seeing the focus come out for him. Yeah, that's a brutal rock right there. I can't believe like that's so close. That's just the tip, man. That is oof. That's a big bummer right there. You barely glanced by the rock. Honestly, that move for Bastion isn't the worst. You've now avoided that concussion bomb. Let's see what Tubbs is doing. I think he's debating the BB-8. He's gonna use the BB-8 or the BB Astromech, excuse me. Barrel rolling to bank and avoid the bump. Yeah, you got that. Yep. So J-Chris ability when you fully execute a blue, or after you execute a blue maneuver, you can and friendly ship at range 0 to 1 may remove a stress token, using that to remove the stress off of Rose. Bucket indeed does do the turnout, but avoids getting caught by the Shadowcaster. So 50-50. Concussion Bomb not going to hit anyone this turn. Maybe next turn he'll get one, but I kind of doubt it. Torkoal does... Or checking Ketsu's ability first. She doesn't have anyone range 1. So no tractor shenanigans. Yeah, Travis is definitely lamenting that hit that move right now. It's very unfortunate. I feel for him. That's a tough one. Torkoal making Forlom an initiative 0. So you're going to see Forlom shooting first. mean, you got three options. Bastion has no mods, but he does get an extra die for the obstruction. Yeah. Going into Tubbs here, I think Tubbs makes the most sense. So you're going to see range 3 into Tubbs, 3 on 3. Probably spends the calculate. Yeah. No reason not to. 2 hits. Tubbs is going to take both, choosing not, electing to not take, or not lose his focus, wants to keep it for offense. So first damage of the game is on the board. Sorry, there's actually 2 damage. I forgot about Bucket's damage. But first damage done by a player. First blood. Want to become famous? Oh, man. Man, I do want to become famous. Just ban that user. See you later. And this was 2 shields off of Ketsu while I was busy banning our Want to Become Famous bot. Ketsu did lose shields. Using Chewy to make that hit crit. And it'll be 2 shields off of Forlom. I can buy followers and viewers. You know, if I wasn't so worried about getting malware on my computer and just my computer like just exploding, I would love to click on one of those sites just to see what it looks like. Yep, here comes Torgal Shot. He has initiative, so he'll be shooting first before Finn and Bastion. Torgal going back into Tubbs. Tubbs has no token because he spent it on offense. Gonna get 2 crits, baby. Woof. That's an angry Torgal. Hey, gets a shield down. Shields are down on Tubbs. Not bad. Yeah, Finn doesn't have Ketsu, but he does got Forlom and Torgal. Honestly, right now, if I'm Travis, I don't think I'm upset by this. Like, I think this is okay. Finn takes the strain to add the focus, doing Finn stuff. Nice. Does Finn shenanigans. Spends a calc to take 2 shields. Shields are down. But honestly, if they're shooting Forlom, they're not shooting Torgal, and I feel like that's a win, if you ask me. But here comes the range 2 on the Shadowcaster. This one could be brutal. No mods for either of them. He actually kind of debating going after Forlom instead. I mean, it's a tough call. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just joking about how much hole Ketsu has here. A big old beefy ship. Gonna be shooting Forlom, he says. Questionably. Ketsu with Maul. Interesting. So hit crit going into Ketsu. Ketsu's taking to both. And then Bastion uses his ability to get a lock. Power regulator. Okay, you know what? It's not the worst. Yeah, that's not always bumping or clipping something. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Putting Maul in there isn't bad. I've been putting, I like to put Lattice Razzie on it because she's, usually tractoring someone within tractor rules. They can take stress and rotate. So I really like using that stress defensively. Bastion here is probably just blocking the 5k. Yeah. Honestly, okay, so here's my thought with what you do with Ketsu. I think you just do like a 1 bank. Forlom is going to pass the stress to somebody. Maybe. Think about passing the stress. Yeah, you can give it to Ketsu or Torkoal if you want. Go ahead and give it to Torkoal. Yeah, honestly, were it me right now, I think my plan is do like the one bank with Ketsu. If you do the one bank, you probably block Finn or Tubbs or someone's maneuver. And also, since you are dropping a conch bomb, you have a good chance of moving someone into concussion range. So you could potentially tractor someone into that concussion bomb, make them take a damage and a strain, and all of a sudden you've got a much bigger shot from Forlom or from Ketsu. They can do some real damage into that target. The only thing is, you like at this point, the way you've already been kind of rocked with Ketsu, you're almost at half, not at half, but almost. I mean, you've got to start doing some serious damage here. Yeah, I mean, Kyle has the health advantage. You've got to basically get, you've got to take out Finn or Rose or someone. Or honestly, if you can take out Tubbs, get Tubbs out. But I don't know if you can get him. He's got 2 greens, 4 health. I guess it's the same odds of Finn. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what Ketsu does here. Like I said, I think Ketsu's biggest move can be to set up that, setting up the tractor into the concussion bomb is probably your best bet of getting some serious damage in. And also Shadowcaster Tidal, of course. You can tractor someone else, maybe onto debris or onto a rock or something, depending on where you're at. Yeah, I think between Forlom and Ketsu, they can probably get one ship off the board this next turn. The key thing is getting that ship off the board without losing Ketsu or Forlom, both of which is not a great turn of events. I almost wonder if Forlom's going to stop. The way he passed that stress, I think he's stopping. Yeah, he's got a 1 hard, which actually would be pretty nice too. He might 1 hard. Huh. I don't know. I really don't have much experience with the Mist Hunter. I somehow have a ton of them. I don't know how I got so many Mist Hunters. By that I mean I think I had like 3 at a time. I might still have 3 to be honest. No, I think one of them I gave away with Squad Leader. One of them was a raffle for that. So I still have 2 of them, and I'm just kind of like, what do I do with these ships? Because I don't know what to paint them like, or what really to do with it. So, but anyways, I don't have much experience playing the Mist Hunter itself, the G1A. It's an interesting ship. I think I've ever seen this Forlom build though, the Advanced Sensors Mist Hunter Forlom, with Zuckuss usually too. And it's good. It's just, excuse me. It's good. It dies. I feel like it dies really quick. It's kind of expensive for what you get out of it. It is a lot of beef. It's a good, decent dial, I guess. Not the best, but it's a lot of beef. But it is, 60 points maybe. Mods to look like a basic Among Us character. That might work. That's not a bad idea. Huh. Yeah, kind of looking at it from the top down, I see what you're talking about. You zoom in here. Like, you just get rid of this portion. Just get rid of that, and all of a sudden you've got much more Among Us. That's not a bad idea. I might try that. I was debating painting one up, because it's on the cloaking device card. I was going to paint one up to be like mid-cloak. I mean, I still might. I don't know. But we'll see. Remember to note, though, Torkoal does have to use conch bombs here. Lom looking sus. Zuckuss more like sussus. Sussus? That's a lot of S's. I feel like Mushu. Dragon. We don't do that tongue thing. Man, I want to say too, I still haven't like having a new Jawa event coming out where I do not have to paint raffle ships. I'm pretty excited. I do quite enjoy painting these ships for you guys and doing the raffles, but my word, it's nice to look at my table and not be like, oh god, I need to do those raffle ships. Of course, there is no raffle in the Holiday Naughty and Nice League. There is going to be something to replace it, so stay tuned. I think so. Justin's taking the lead on that, and I believe he said he's going to announce it this weekend. I said that was the plan, so we'll see if that comes to fruition. Fingers crossed. So, Travis and Kyle here are both very talking about everything is just getting very interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Also, a reminder to those of you who are in the Upside Down and haven't filled out your raffle entries yet, make sure you do that. I'm closing them off today. And if you don't enter, I'm just going to put you down for one of each. So, but when I do that, it takes effort for me to go through and see who hasn't entered, and then I got to do it, and man, it's a mess. You know, funny thing, Jeremy, I still haven't finished the I still haven't finished the Winnebagos. Those have been the hardest project I've done because every time I think I've got it right, I take a step back and I look at it and I'm like, that doesn't look right. It's been insane, but I think I'm nearly there now for real. It's been a nightmare trying to get those things to look like they need to. I don't know why. Like I said, I can't get the right shade of tan on them. And then so it was the right shade of tan I had to figure out. Then I had to figure out the stripes on the side, and so much garbage. But we're getting there. One project I've started that I've had in my closet for a while is I was refinishing a guitar. Found this really beat up Stratocaster at an estate sale. Bought it for $10. The thing is beat up to all heck. So I sanded it down to its base coat. Some kid owned it and just put a bunch of stickers and paint on it, just spray painted whatever. Get another concussion bomb coming out here. Probably no fuse. There you go. He is going to fuse it. Okay. He is going to fuse this. But I sanded down this guitar because it was, like I said, just some really crappy gold and black spray paints that were looked terrible. It just was all scratched up and beat up. So what I did, Ketsu gets off the rock. She does bump, but that's okay. But I finally got that out of the sanding phase and into the finally spray painting phase. And the fun thing about a guitar, if you don't know, is the paint on a guitar is heavily lacquered, which means I am every day I put another coat of spray paint on it. This is going to go on for about 2 weeks. Of every day I go out and I spray paint it, and then it rests, and then I spray paint it and it rests for every day for 2 weeks. Doing a calc with Forlom. But the funniest thing about it, the thing I love about this guitar is the paint I've used is essentially the same color as the Mystery Machine's base coat. So it's a very nice turquoise. And now I'm kind of debating going for Coordinate. He's got anyone here? Choosing carefully. Finn's going to take a focus. But it's the same shade of blue turquoise that the Mystery Machine I painted up for the tournament is. So then I looked at it last night and I'm like, I could make this Mystery Machine-ified too. So now I might have a Mystery Machine guitar. Stay tuned. That one isn't going to be a raffle, I don't think. That one's been a lot of work. Yeah, Finn doesn't go anywhere. He does clear strain, though. Blue maneuver. Yeah, here comes a BB from Bastion, moving that way. Those BBs are so good. Stay tuned, Guitar Boo. I have no idea what you're talking about. That was definitely unintentional. Yeah, I joked about that with my wife last night, and she said, "Oh, don't do that. It's gonna look weird." I'm like, "Oh, I think it'll look awesome." But J. Chris just bonks into Ketsu. All right, so Torkoal has a really good shot on Bucket right now. So Bucket is slamming. You're going to see Bucket do a slam here, try to get out of Torkoal's front arc, I imagine. You might just try to bump Torkoal so he doesn't get a shot on him. Yeah, that's not a bad plan here. I think that's what he's looking at. Yep, does get the bump. Takes a stress. Wait, why is Torkoal stressed? Hey, really quick, guys. What is Torkoal stressed? Got it. Thank you. Just want to make sure you remove that. No worries. Yeah, I was just making sure you didn't focus rotate and I missed it. 1 second, guys. Here comes an engagement. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take a phone call really quick. You see Ketsu right now, and Travis is debating what to do with her ability. A few different options. Yeah, looks like he's giving it to Bastion. Travis joking that he'd like to move Bastion directly onto that debris, but doesn't think that's a possibility, so gonna leave it there. Yeah, Torkoal using his ability on, I believe, Forlom. Yep. Gonna use it on Forlom. Makes sense. Forlom's in danger of dying with 3-4 shots coming into him. Just had to put the disarm on old Bucket, making sure he didn't flip his card. Here we go. Forlom shot. Initiative 0. Does not have Bastion. Oof. What a bummer. This is range 2 into J. Chris Tubbs. For 2 hits. Not bad. And Tubbs with heroic, but nothing. Yep. Kyle just checking range for Chewbacca. Chewbacca's going to gain both of his charges back. Tubbs gets the shoot back. Bucket is disarmed. probably going to see range 2 into Forlom. Makes sense. Going to try to get Forlom off the board here. We got a singular crit. So it'll go through. Just need a 1 paint, man. Bastion moves the lock into Forlom. Yep, just gotta be face up. And it's another disabled power regulator. Oh, goodness. Alright, well. Forlom will do an ion maneuver. Actually, he's already engaged, so he's not going to get an ion here. Yeah, he's not going to get an ion here, so it doesn't actually matter that much. Checking range for Torgal's side arc. Probably shooting tubs. I mean, maybe you shoot Bastion, get rid of the focus. Yeah, it looks like he's going to shoot Bastion, try to get the focus off. It's not the worst idea. He still has a lock, though, so, like, one hit into Bastion. Bastion is tractored. He's going to roll 1. There you go. But I should note, hitting tubs did put Travis on the board. Travis now has 25 points. And I put the crit on Forlom, but I didn't actually take the thing down. Kyle is in the lead, though, by 8 points. So here comes Bastion, range 1. This could be a death shot for old Forlom. Yeah, that's probably a death shot for Forlom. There you go. Disrespect evade. Hit, and the crit is stunned. There's a chance. Finn, you're going to try to finish him off. Yep, Finn spends a focus, kill confirms. Nothing on the way out. Another damage sensor ran all Forlom. Yeah, that the sensor ray and the power regulator not going to be super impactful here, but that's okay. Ketsu gains an ion. Ketsu's going to go into Bastion, range 1. For 2. And Bastion will take him. So Ketsu, 2 on Bastion. She got a range 1 at Ketsu. She'll take it. That's not bad. Wow. Players joking about she needs a crazy crit chain to kill Ketsu, but 2 crits are going into her. First crit is direct. Second is damaged engine. Ooh, that was a bad turn for Travis. That hurt. That one hurt a lot. Yeah, that was a painful turn for Travis. Yeah, you just lost 100 points in that turn there between Forlom and Ketsu. Oof. Well, so the good news is you're dropping another concussion bomb here. You're likely going to be able to snag Bucket with it, I have to imagine. I mean, you're going to have 2 there. Bucket's going to have to avoid them both, which is going to be pretty difficult. I guess you could 3-bank slam a 3-bank, but you're keeping him out of the fight, which is decent. I mean, I guess Ketsu could do a... what bounty? What are we talking about? I don't know what bounty that would be. Oh no, you guys are good. Sorry, that's where the mouse left. You good? Bounty. I don't know what bounty we're talking about here. I don't think you got one. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Yeah, Ketsu's not ionized yet, so it's not like she's going to be ionized onto a debris or something. I almost wonder if you're going to use Ketsu's 5k here. Use Contraband, get her turned around. I mean, it's not the worst idea, I don't think. You might be able to trap Rose with that. The only bad thing is you're going to lose Torkel's arc ability. But you get a lot of distance between them. So I imagine you'll see like a nice bank out of Torkel here, just getting around that debris and beyond that other rock. Just get out of the way there. Try to get your concussion bombs to nail Bucket or at least chase him out. Bastion's going to also have to avoid those concussion bombs. I guess he could BB. Oh, he could do that. He could potentially do a BB Astromech into the kind of where Ketsu is now. He could do that, and then it's not a terrible idea. Just all depends on what he's doing here. So we do have to get rid of that Pringle. We know that this is going to come out this turn. Yeah, Travis really thinking about what Torkel's doing here. I don't blame him. This is a hard position to be in. I mean, these T-70s just they seem to live for a long time. So system phase. Here comes the last bomb. Here comes the conch. And we have no fuse. No fuse seems good. So Ketsu first. Popping Contraband. Oh. Wild. Ketsu's going to choose not to do the cybernetics. I guess that's because you're going into debris. Yeah, I guess that. She's going to be ionized next turn. Huh. Well, that's Tubbs. Alright, Tubbs getting the focus here. Yep. Coordinating a focus. Too hard. That has to go. Yeah. That's surprising. I don't know about that move. I think doing the bank may be smarter there. Maybe not smarter, I shouldn't say. I think the bank maybe would have been a little safer of a move. Leave you in like a decent following turn. And you've still got 2 focuses anyways. Finn coming out. You are behind the debris. That's not a terrible idea. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that move with Torkel. Bastion is going to be in conch range. Oh, boost. He fits. How about that? Wow. Yeah, that's a very impressive boost right there. Wow. Hold on. Okay, can you move our one back really quick? So, on my screen, it actually has the nubs inside each other. So if you hit M, you can get that hover over. It shows the nubs as inside. I think I'm inclined to say that doesn't fit because I think that's maybe a mesh issue. Because of the way those nubs are in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, guys. Just the way, like, I think it's the mesh. It kind of like the way it skirts the. I think the way the mesh is designed, it maybe just doesn't get the perfect edge on that, but you can kind of see them crossed and inside of each other. So, yep. Thank you. Yeah, just gonna call that one back because it looked like to me those nubs were inside of each other. Bucket slams out. No stress takes a disarm. Yeah, I don't think that. I think I had to roll back that boost. That just isn't. I don't know. I didn't think that worked. If you ask me. Yeah, Tubbs is hiding to boost. Little discussing about the timing of Bastion and not Bastion of Tubbs and his ability. Since Tubbs would be getting that stress, instead of taking the stress, he's gonna get rid of it because he did a blue maneuver. Yeah, Bastion's taking 2. Card on Finn, 2 on Bastion. Card on Tubbs. Alright, well. Not bad on those comic bombs there. Gotten 3 damage out. Yeah, 3 damage on 3 bombs. 3 damage for 3 points. That's not bad. I don't think Torkoal's going to have Ketsu and Arc. Nope. Not quite. So can't use Torkoal's ability on Ketsu. That might be a big deal. 4 damage? Did I miss one? Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. It was 2 damage on Bastion, 1 on Finn, 1 on. Don't forget they can take a stress to rotate after being tractored. Yeah, just giving a heads up to our players. Travis was thinking about tractoring, Tubbs forward to be like, oh, out of arc, but that would probably kill him regardless. So start of engagement. Here you go, range 1 with Tubbs. Four dice. Focus for 3. That's pretty good. Oh, that's not what you needed on Ketsu. 1, 2, 3 on Ketsu. She's gone. Yep. Whoops, zoomed in a little too much. Yeah, Kyle apologizing for the horrible green dice that poor Travis has been rolling. Yeah, so one thing he was talking about, Maul maybe it would have at least given her one more life against Bros. But trying to get the side arc out. So one thing you talked about the contraband. Travis wasn't sure that you could still do actions after that. He wasn't. He thought after you go over the debris, you wouldn't get actions. When it's really you just don't get actions because of the stress. You still do get one, Kyle. The strain isn't additive. It just stays for the next shot. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Making sure. Sorry. Oh, Bastion lives by a hair. Finn has the one obstructed shot onto Torkel. So 3-on-3. Oh, Finn, just brutal. Yeah, Finn adds a strain, takes another one. Oh, Finn is brutal, guys. Oof. 2 crits and 2 hits coming out of Finn right here. You're going to get 2 shields and a crit. Fuel leak. Fuel leak will kill. That's not good. Oof, that's brutal. Finn OP, please nerf. Yeah, Bastion takes a lock because Bastion's ability, he took a damage card. That might be it. Yeah, that might be it here. Losing Ketsu like that just hurts. I think even with the focus, Ketsu would have died. Dicemod's OP, please nerf. I could be mistaken on that. I think the focus wouldn't have saved her here. Especially with Rose's shot coming through. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. So. But man, if you could have killed... If you could have got Tubbs out of the way there. If you could have got Tubbs and Bastion out of the fight without losing Ketsu, you would have had a chance. But I think at this point, you might be too much, or too little too late. Yeah, I mean, the damage is just... Those T-70s are just so efficient. At, what, 50, 49 points? Both are 49 points? Oof, man, that's some really good efficiency right there. This is when you wish you probably still had bombs. Yeah, I think Scum's maybe out of it. I agree with you, Joe. I would love to see a comeback from Travis here, but with a fuel leak on Torkel, I mean, it's rough. Finn taking a focus, getting the coordinate out of Rose. Torkel's gonna hard 2 bump. Goes over the debris, and that's it. That's game. Oh my gosh. Well, GG, guys. Fuel leak kills him. Direct hit anyways. Aw, man. GG, guys. That was rough. That was a rough luck at the end there. Dies to the debris. Oh, that's rough. Hey, roll for debris for Finn. Hold on. If Finn gets to the debris, I think that's half on him. Nothing. Oh, man. Oh, that's rough. Good game, guys. The player is just talking about how much the first game was a little more even here. Yeah, Red's greens were just pretty rough this time. Yeah, poor Travis just had some poor green luck this time. As I'm not commenting, I can be biased. There you go, Joe. That's it. Yeah, glad you guys tuned in for this nice midday game. Thanks for checking it out, and hopefully we'll be streaming more throughout the weekend. More cut games, and look soon for the raffles. Actually, you know what? Do you guys want me to do a raffle right now? I can probably do a ship raffle right now. Yeah, that was just some brutal damage that came out of I need to double check my thing really quick, but I will do a raffle right now. At cornerback. You guys are going to hear a little bit of clicking while this happens. Thanks again for playing, guys. And good luck in the... thanks again for playing. Good luck in the next round for you, Kyle. And good job on your top 16 finish, Travis. Very nice. Yeah, catch you guys later. I'm turning the desktop audio on. So now you should be able to hear music in the background while this happens, and this just exists. I'm going to really quick make sure everyone's got their votes in, and then we will do first raffle. And look, I'm not worried about being copyright striked on this one because I own this. This is my music. I wrote this. DCMA me now, Twitch. Alright, Slim. Actually, this is for Diego. You guys just got to bear with some typing. So, a little jank, but I said we do it now, by God. Stephen, we got Derek Snyder, we have Joel, we have Kyle, we don't have Kyle, I think it's one of each. Hey Kyle, while you're still here, what entries did you want for the raffle?
Huh?
While you're still there for the ship raffle, what did you want to put your entries on?
For me?
Yeah. What are the pumpkin HMPs, the Asajj Ventress Banshee, and then there was the Lancer class rather, and then there was the Mystery Machine Ghost.
Maybe you mind if I just take a look real fast?
Yeah, go
I'm
for
opening
it.
up the link right now.
Go for it.
I forgot about the raffle.
Can
we just fill it out right now?
Just go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead and fill it out.
Okay, I'm filling it out right now.
I'm about to raffle one on stream, so I want to make sure you get your entry.
Cool. I may pull up the stream.
Alright. This is gonna be boring, I apologize, guys, but... We got Connor. We got Craig. We got Carebor. Keith Scott. So I have half a mind just to be like, if you don't fill out your entry, you don't get a you don't get entries. But I'm not that mean. So instead, I'm going to do this. Be that mean? Oh, yeah, I might be that mean. Alright, Kyle got his entries in. Alright, we got 50 people. Oh, thanks for the follow. I can't see who it is. FTF up. Thank you for the follow. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's Travis. Thanks for the follow. I should move the JawaCast logo so you can actually see that. Yeah, give me 1 second. I am making sure there's all the entries in right now, and then we will raffle off. I know I'm being. Although some people want me to be mean, and I don't want to be mean. I'm not that mean. Make sure everyone gets a chance to win. Seven-minute timer? I got it. I can do 7 minutes. I can do this in 7 minutes. I got Marcus. We got Henry's in. Yeah, Henry's is in. Jason Dunshee. The timer's actually for the end of the game. That was the end of your matches. So, but actually the timer works perfect for the raffle. That's what we'll do. Alright, this isn't very entertaining, I apologize. So yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're just gonna be, listening to some of this music. And I dare Twitch to DCMA, because I'll fight it. Again, I made it. I control it, I own the copyright. It's sitting on the wall next to me right now, actually. If they copyright strike me for this, I'm gonna, I don't know. I will find it funny, I guess I'll say that. Got Mary. Do I have the game recorded? Music down. Sorry, I went too loud. Do you have the game recorded? It should be saved on the VOD. I think we save VODs right now. So, yeah. On our Twitch, we will have it. It'll be on our Twitch page. So if you go to past recordings after this is done, it'll be on there. And then. Hold on, sorry, I'm almost done. Okay, we're done. If you go to past, yeah, it'll be on there, and we should put it on YouTube eventually. We're a bit behind on that. That's assuming we all kind of dropped the ball on the YouTube portion of it, but hopefully we'll get that working soon. Make this sort and filter. Okay, randomize range. Alright, what do you guys want me to raffle? What do we want to raffle off first? The HMPs, the Banshee, or the Ghost? I will leave it up to you. Hey, I didn't say you dropped the ball. I said we all did. Banshee. I know you said Banshee. Alright. Oops. HMP or Ghost. We've got 2 for Banshee, we've got 2 for Ghost. Alright, we need one more. We need a tiebreaker here. We got 2 for Banshee, 1 for Ghost. Or 2 for Ghost. What's our tiebreaker? There we go. Okay. All 3 of my tickets are on the Ghost. Jeremy, you know what? I can't argue with that. That, I understand where you're going with that. That's a double vote. Saying, go for Ghost. Alright, we got for Ghost. Here we go. So I'm going to pull up my sheet. We're going to go to random.org. We're going to add a browser source. I said Banshee, did I change? Wait, I'm sorry, what? Your votes on the raffle, I believe, were 1 and 2. Hold on. Yeah, you did 1 Banshee, 2 Ghost. Is that what you wanted, Kyle? It's up to you. You still got time. I've not raffled anything yet. I still have time to change that. 3 for... Yes, he's not changing his raffle. Got it. Alright, guys. So we're going to add browser source. Actually cancel. Add, just do screen capture. Window capture, that works. Nope. Ignore that. There we go. Alright, random.org. Here we go. So this is, we have 69 entries for the Ghost. You can see them all here in my nice spreadsheet. We are going to hit random. This first one is just to make sure it works. We're going to hit it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now this last one will be our go. You guys ready? Number 2. That would be Neil. Well, hold on. He entered twice. Hold on. Alright, hold on, guys. Ignore this for a second. There are too many entries for that for Neil. I have to change that one. Sorry. I know, we lost our nice. It's actually 68. Alright, 11 is... 11 looks like it is Jeremy Green. Oh wait, I moved it. There it is. Jeremy Green, number 11. Congratulations, Jeremy. You are winning a very fancy mystery machine. That'll be in your prize pack, along with any other prizes you get for top. Are your tickets on... Yeah, Kira, you went all for Ghost. So there you go, number 11. Jeremy wins it. How about that? Thanks for tuning into this weird midday stream of just me. You can probably cut out that last part for the video, we'll see. But until next time, I was Andrew, and this has been the Junkyard JawaCast, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.